Now this motherhood is represented here as the Kundalini in the triangular bone, which is the mother. It's called as the Kundalini because Kundala means the coils. It is coiled. And this is the mother within you. This is the mother that is existing within me, is there all the time, and she is the one who is going to give you the rebirth. She is the reflection of the primordial Holy Ghost. And she is the one who is going to give you this second birth which is expected. So far, it has been, as I told you, the manifestation of the Father and of the Son. And the tree of life has grown outside too much. The development, the science, all this has created what? The monsters of bombs. Nobody could stop it. Why not? Because they could only move on one side, outside. They were moving outside, and they found the big tree grown without going to the source. And now the time has come for you to go to the source, and that source is this one, is the Kundalini. She is the subtle energy within us, which manifests outside the motherly qualities in you. Now you may say that the man is the one and the women are now having a feminist movement. That's one of the expressions. But the feminist movement is not what I'm talking about. It's very misled. It's another kind of a religious mental projection. The feminist movement is like a pendulum movement of your consciousness. Like a woman wants to become a man has to become like a woman, and a fight going on. I'm not talking about a rebellion at all. I'm talking of a revolution. And the revolution has to take place where you move spirally higher than what you are, not in a pendulum from one to another end. So this new consciousness of motherhood has to manifest. And when this new consciousness will manifest, you will see a man will be changed into a compassionate, kind, soothing, and nourishing personality. It is for woman as well as for man. The whole entire idea of competition, of domination, of occupying others' territory, all this has gone too far of the manly qualities. They have crossed all the limits. Imagine to come to some country, occupy it, throw away all the people, kill them nicely. Is it a sign of a good person? Is it good to do these things to anyone? Somebody comes into your house who is a very mighty person with a gun and throws you out of your house and settles down nicely. What will you call him? A very nice person? All these things have been done so far. We have had enough of this. Now what do we want? People who are compassionate. Really compassionate. Not just talking of love and making money out of it. But the one who can emit compassion like Christ did. What was Christ? Did he compete with anyone? He was nothing but compassion. It used to just flow from his being. A lady touched him and he got cured. Such people we have to create who will emit compassion. So on these centers, as he said, is the Vishuddhi Chakra, which is very important, as he said, is a center represented in the universe. Your country, America, represents that. Is a very important center. Is a completion where the human beings raise their heads up. Is a very, very important center. But where are they? I don't think they find that responsibility within themselves. Now, what is the responsibility? Is that At that center you feel that there is nobody who is the other. That means you feel the collective consciousness. You actualize it. It's not just a lecture, you are all brothers and sisters. It's again mental projection. We say brothers and sisters, even husband and wife. Any relationship, it just breaks like that because it is mental projection. But it becomes actualization within you when you become collectively conscious. You become that. That means you start feeling others within yourself. You don't have to think that I am trying to do good work or missionary work and I am going to sort of build some churches or some sort of a place for the poor to come and live. Who is the other? You are doing for yourself. It's just for yourself you are doing. If I help this finger of mine, am I doing any good to this finger or am I obliging this finger? Is there any obligation on this finger? It's paining, I have to soothe it because it's part and parcel of me. Because it is part and parcel of me, how can it thank me or how can I feel that I have obliged it? How can I have ego about it? Because it is just my part and parcel. So what you have to become is to become part and parcel of the whole. As they say, the microcosm has to become the macrocosm. A drop has to become the ocean. Has to become, again I say, the becoming is the important part. It's not the lecture, this you must have heard from many people. We all must become saintly. How? Ask them. How do we become saintly? By putting one red mark here, can I become saintly? Or by wearing some sort of a dress which can be colored in $3, can I become saintly? Let's face it out. There must be something happening within us that makes us saintly despite ourselves. We just become. So that happening is the thing here, which is called as the awakening within us. Now this power is the power of your pure desire, true desire, pure desire. All other desires are impure because they don't give you satisfaction. They don't give you the ultimate. Take any desire. Say you want to have a house. All right, have it. Then you want to have a car. All right, have it. Then you want to have an aeroplane. I don't know how it goes on. That's why in economics it is said that wants in general are not satiable. They are very honest. That's fact. But there's one want within us which is satiable. And that's the true want, to become one with the divine, to become one with God, to enter into the kingdom of God is the only true desire within us and is sleeping in that triangular bone called as sacrum. I would like to point out the word sacrum means sacred. That means Greek knew about it. This is a Greek word and they called it sacrum. Why don't we think, why did they call it a sacrum? They could have called it by any other name. That means it is a sacred power of pure desire that resides in it. And this is called, that is the reason in Sanskrit language it is called as Mooladhara. Mooladhara means is the support of the root. This is the root. And this is the support of the root. The center that is below this is the center which manifests it, is the center of our innocence. When we were material beings, or when till we reached the carbon stage, we were having only this center within us. And this center is the center of our innocence. And the deity that rules the center is the one who embodies innocence within us. You can see it very clearly that the center of innocence is below the Kundalini. It is below the Kundalini. That means the Kundalini doesn't pierce through this. That means this center supports the Kundalini, but the Kundalini rises above this. That means sex has nothing to do with your ascent. That means you cannot achieve your ascent through sex. This kind of a myth has been on and on in the West, but in India nobody is going to believe such stories because they are not so naive. Here Mr. Freud, I don't know what to call him, you may call him whatever name you like. He is responsible for giving you AIDS. Please send him some letters of thanks. He is the one who has given you. And the way you accepted him, you denied Christ. Christ had said, "Thou shalt not have adulterous eyes." Not only the adulterous behavior, but even the eyes should be innocent if you are a Christian. Which church has achieved that, I would like to know. That is what he asked for, that thou shalt not have adulterous eyes. That's only possible when the Kundalini passes through that center of Christ and awaken him. Your innocence is awakened in your eyes and you really have innocent eyes. This is what has to happen. But actually whatever has happened, you know how far we have gone with our ideas of licentiousness and permissiveness and our perversion, thanks to Mr. Freud, who was the real guru of the Western people to begin with. There was only one person who was Jung, who was a sensible man. He talked of sensible things because he got his realization, but nobody has accepted them much. In the whole of England, we have only 12 Jungians. And the other day, I happened to meet about 100 of them in New York. And I was amazed at their quality of mind, the way they understood the whole subject of Kundalini awakening, and that the time has come for this nourishment to work out within us. I was amazed at their brilliance. You have to have basically some intelligence to understand, and not your ego, which just repels you back all the time, takes you away from the truth, but have your intelligence, your pure intelligence to understand that you have not achieved anything so far, so there has been some mistake, let's see what it is. And they did, and they all got realized. You'll be amazed. And the president of the organization, who was 82-year-old and who is a Jew, got up with such humility. He said that, "Mother, you know our language of psychology, which is a child science. Now we have to learn your language, which is the greatest of all." Just imagine, for him to get up and say that. But hardly you find people of that quality. I thank you that he created at least 100 people in this country who could understand what I am talking about.